Okay, well, it sure is disappointing to lose. It 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 was looked for a while like a pretty typical game of ours. You know, we came back and scored some points in the fourth quarter, and probably we kicked the field goal to tie it, which ended it up in overtime. It sure would have been nice to have scored right then. And then when they missed the extra point there in overtime, I thought, okay, this is, but it was not to be. So it's really, really disappointing to lose it. I will say I'm really everything about our team that I know is confirmed, which is they'll continue to fight. We've certainly got to improve some things to finish out where we want to. There's no doubt about it. But as far as what we have to work with, it's all good. We'll see about the injuries. Of course, we lost Tanner Farmer pretty early on, and Westy sprained his ankle a little bit. Divine did, and Terrell Newby did too. Terrell Newby sprained his ankle. So we'll see about those guys. I think they all kept playing, so it's good. Questions? Looked like it to me. I don't know. I didn't have the greatest vantage point, so I don't really know that it's necessary for me to comment any further. But looked like something was going on over there where he was impeded, but I couldn't see it real well.
Did you get the look you wanted, or was it?
It wasn't ideal, but it had a shot. In a hole over there. Their guy made a pretty good play on it, but we had a shot at it.
How did you think Tommy played?
I thought Tommy fought like crazy. I think that you can, especially in a tight, close to the vest game like this, you can we'll evaluate very, very closely. Everybody will, the reads that he had to make, both in throwing the ball and running the run pass stuff. But Tommy played like Tommy, competed like crazy, made some plays when it looked like we were kind of down and out, and he competed and brought us back into it. So that's really about how I'd summarize his night.
Was that about what you expected you would do on the ground against them? They've been very strong against the run.
It was going to be hard. We knew that, Steve. I think that we might have had a chance to make it better than it was, and I thought we hit some nice runs. It was tough sledding, and it wasn't as consistent as you need to be probably to score more points than that to win the game. But there was still some pretty good stuff there, and like I said, in some of our read stuff, we'll probably look at it and find that we could do it a little bit better.
I know that you'll probably have more thoughts on this on Monday.
Yeah.
Some of the play calling. Once you got in Wisconsin territory, you had a number of opportunities when you were in their territory and came away with no points.
Mm-hmm.
Which, in really quick hindsight, what did you think of some of that and the things that you'd like to do over, especially the 46-yarder when you're at the 46 at the start of the fourth quarter?
That was really a disappointing series. There's no doubt about it. It felt like such a big opportunity for our team, and then to get nothing there was pretty scary as to the outcome of the game, right? I mean, that's what it felt like. Will we evaluate what we had and what we called? Yeah, those are the hard ones in a game like this. That probably you go over and over that way.
What did you say in the locker room, Mike?
Well, I talked about the fact that there are, that their team was to be congratulated. We appreciate all of us in the room, and they appreciate how each other competed and played and fought, and that we're going to go back home, start practicing, and get ready to play a better game next week. Get ready to win next week. So those were the three things basically that I mentioned.
Mike, you mentioned right at the outset that this game confirmed everything you knew about this team. What are a few things, 2 or 3 things that it did confirm for you?
Well, I thought once again we really kept our poise when we were down in the fourth quarter. I thought that did not deter us from getting back into it. You know, it didn't. We didn't get the final result that we have been getting, but we sure got to the point where we could have, and that was that. That is so much fun to be a part of a group like that, because they don't blink, they have poise, they persevered, and we gave ourselves a chance to win against a good football team, and just didn't quite get it done.
Talk about Nate's play. He had a lot of tackles in space and 2 big interceptions there in the second half.
Man, I think he's really been playing a lot of good football lately, and you know, Nate is a good physical football player that has a lot of good football awareness, and that's where you get in those positions to intercept those balls like that.
Take one more.
How do you feel about the defense tonight and the way they're playing going in overtime? Were you surprised just kind of how it went there in the 4 or 5 plays?
I kind of was, and I'm not. You know, there's a wear down factor here. We certainly. What you find is that when you're making some of those plays early, you're right on the right edge of the blocker, right in the position in your gap, and then I think that we got out positioned just enough in some of those runs at the end to hurt us, and that was a difference maker. All righty, thanks.